Hey, what's happening, guys? Good morning, YouTube. What's happening, guys? You guys have tuned into Rules for Rebels. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's video or not, but in yesterday's video, we told you about an article that talked about the Google Play Store had decided to ban and remove all sugar daddy dating apps as of, I believe, September 1st, which is today. And yesterday afternoon, I saw another interesting story. Apple had removed an anti-vax dating app called Unjected from the App Store for inappropriately referring to the pandemic. The app's owners say it's censorship. So I thought this was kind of funny. So there's an app called Unjected. It's not really clear what the app is. Like, it's kind of like a Tinder-like dating site, swipe left, swipe right. But they also have like this community aspect where I guess if you want to find like-minded people or support like-minded businesses who are also unvaccinated, you can do that as well. The app is an absolute joke. I downloaded it just to check it out. I mean, the interface is terrible. I think it's only had 1,000 downloads. Almost all the reviews are one-star reviews. The app is incredibly glitchy. There's like no users on there. If you try to find users, like I think I put in like find users within like 200 miles of me, and there were literally like 4 profiles, and it just kept going through the same 4 profiles, and most of them didn't even have pictures on them. So I think somebody's just trying to kind of rile people up or make a political statement. I don't think it was a serious app because the app is a complete joke. But what I kind of found to be interesting is anytime you censor something or anytime you try to call something out, you oftentimes wind up calling more attention to it. And I remember years ago, there was an app called Dogfight. And what this app called Dogfight was, it's I don't really know how you refer to like different styles of games, but it wasn't an app where you're actually, physically controlling a dog who's in a dogfight. It's one of those apps like Drug Lord or whatever, where like, okay, you have to buy a facility to manufacture the drugs, and you click a button to buy. And then, okay, I'm going to travel to a different city, so I click a button to go to a different city. You're not actually like there's no physical gameplay. It's just kind of like a role-playing game where you're kind of making different decisions. But that's what this game called Dogfight was years ago. Now, I would have never downloaded a game called Dogfight. I would have never looked for a game called Dogfight. But when I saw all these media articles about this game called Dogfight needs to be taken off the App Store, this game needs to be banned, this game is banned, I was like, I want to see what this game's actually about. So I wound up downloading it. So I guess my point here is just when you try to censor things, when you make a big deal about calling things out, oftentimes you wind up calling more attention to them and getting more people interested in them and getting them more downloads. With this, what's this app called again? It's Unjected. With this Unjected app, I mean, the app is absolutely terrible. Most people probably would have never thought about looking for an app like this, but when you see a story like this in the Business Insider, it kind of gets people curious, and people are going to hop on the app and try to check the app out. If you guys want to check it out for yourselves, let me know what you guys think. It's god awful. I mean, again, it's glitchy. The user interface is bad. There's no people on there. The app's just terrible. But I thought it was kind of an interesting story that they're removing it. Let's see. Apple removes anti-vax dating app Unjected from the App Store for inappropriately referring to the pandemic. The app's owners say it's censorship. So the bullet points from this article are: on Saturday, Apple removed Unjected, a dating app for the unvaccinated, from its Apple App Store. Apple told the app it inappropriately refers to the COVID-19 pandemic in its concept or theme. Unjected said on Instagram that the app offered medical autonomy and freedom of choice. Apple on Saturday removed Unjected, a dating and social community app for unvaccinated people, from its App Store in a move that the app's owners likened to censorship. Apparently, we're considered too much for sharing our medical autonomy and freedom of choice, Shelby Thompson, Unjected's founder, said in a video posted on Instagram Saturday. So, of course, Apple removed us. The app violated Apple's policies for COVID-19 content. An Apple spokesperson told The Insider on Saturday the company cited published interviews in which Unjected founder said their website was for like-minded unvaccinated individuals. Unjected previously had been rejected from the App Store, but Apple reinstated it after updates, the tech giant said. The founders then asked Unjected users to avoid anti-vaccination buzzwords, including jabbed and microchip, by trying to trick the Apple's reviewers. The app said it violated the App Store policies, the Apple spokesperson said. Bloomberg News on Saturday reported that Apple removed the app after being contacted by a reporter. Unjected posted a screenshot of the Bloomberg News story saying, "We must use our voices. We are fighting the censorship of our freedoms, and we won't stop." Unjected launched in May as a dating app. One Twitter user called it OkCupid, I think referring to QAnon, but had recently rolled out additional features. One was a list of businesses that respect our autonomy and promote freedom. The company posted a screenshot of Apple's takedown message, which read in part, specifically, your social networking app inappropriately refers to the COVID-19 pandemic in its concept or theme. Apple's policies require COVID-19 health and safety information to come from recognized sources, including governments, deeply credentialed companies, and non-governmental organizations focused on health, the Apple spokesperson said. Unjected said on Instagram, where it has about 25,000 followers, that it had deleted features including social feed and blood bank in an attempt to stay on the Apple Store. We are looking for ways to get off Apple and Google, the company said, but the easiest transition for us might be to make a website that has as great as possible, since they can't shut that down like the app. If their website's going to be anything like the app, I can't imagine it's going to be a hit. But that's kind of what they were talking about in yesterday's article about the sugar daddy dating websites being taken down from the Google Play Store and likely from the Apple Play Store as well. People can download an APK or sideload the app. I think a lot of people just don't think to do that or don't know how to do that. So maybe the next best move for these apps getting kicked off app stores is just to make their own website. Although it is convenient, you do get more users having an actual app, and you do tend to get people more engaged since you can continue to give them push notifications as well. Unjected has been downloaded. Unjected? I didn't think that was the name of it. Unjected has been downloaded about 18,000 times, Thompson said in an email to Insider on Sunday. We have an appeal to Apple. However, we don't expect they will even return our request, she said. The app on Sunday was still available on the Google Play Store, where users mostly gave it middling reviews, including amazing concept, but holy shit, this app is practically unusable. And yeah, the app is definitely pretty unusable. If you guys have checked out the app, let me know what you guys think. Again, it's a really terrible app. Not a bad idea, but a terrible app. As always, interested in hearing your guys' thoughts. Drop a comment down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button below and ring the bell. Until next time, guys, I'll check you out on the next video.